What is good, guys? Daniel from Black Cherry Agency here, coming to you live from rainy Southern California. It's very interesting. It doesn't usually rain here, but that's generally what happens near the end of the year around here, as we get a little reset button, some much needed rain, if you will. Hope you guys are having a good New Year's. In this video, I want to talk about what are the best traffic sources for OnlyFans going into 2023, okay? Because we know everything in this industry changes so fast, and especially now going into the new year, things are changing rapidly, okay? So, I would say that the fourth best traffic source right now is probably Reddit, right? Reddit, I mean, it's hard to get into. It's hard to get into if you don't already have something to spend, if you already don't have some clout and a name for yourself. But Reddit is good because if you do good, research on subreddits, you can get targeted traffic, and targeted traffic is good. It's just going to start off slow. But that is, generally what's going to happen with any traffic source in the game, right? Also, the other thing about Reddit is, you can post this kind of content, so you're not going to get banned out of nowhere just for having adult content. And that's one thing that's cool about Reddit. Now, Twitter is the same kind of vibe, right? You're not gonna get banned for adult content, but what it really comes down to with Twitter is the follow unfollow method. All right, it's really getting out there in front of people. It's really leaving those comments and stuff like that. And now, so we have an automation guy on our team, and he built us a Reddit bot that's doing pretty good mother slave right now. And on Instagram, you guys know that we do DM blasts. Well, maybe some of you know we do DM blasts, and we do a mother slave with slave accounts that are related to the niche, but they're not slave accounts of our girl. And Instagram is really, really, really good for targeting, right? It's really, really good for specific targeting, and we've had a lot of success with the DM blast and the mother slave, where we're not building up specific slave accounts for our girls. We already have built up slave accounts that basically they already are good for the niche, and they already have thousands of followers, so they're already set up and they don't take time to build. We've had a lot of success with that, with automation. And that's what's cool about Instagram is there's still ways to automate things, right? But going back to Twitter, we actually have an automation bot right now that's working for mother slave Twitter, and we have accounts that are built up already for the niche. It's the same thing as Instagram, and it's beautiful because so many things are getting banned these days. Like, if you have an Instagram bot, you're gonna get banned. Like, follow, unfollow, you're gonna get banned. Like, they're catching on to this stuff so much. But if you're using other pages in a sophisticated way, in a very sophisticated way that's undetectable by Instagram, well, there you go. The only thing is, usually when you find somebody that offers this kind of service, it's very expensive because they know how valuable this is, because they know that Instagram is banning so much automation softwares and stuff like that these days. So they're gonna price these mother slave automation softwares and services very, very high, just because they know they can. Like, simply put, it's because they know they can, right? I know some people that were paying like $5, or how much was it? It was a DM blast service, but they were paying like, for 100,000 DMs, they were paying like $500, basically like $500 for 100,000 DMs on Instagram. But we had a guy that was doing it on our team for $1, literally for one fucking dollar. For 100,000 DMs, we were paying only $100, right? So for every 1,000 DMs, we were paying only fucking $1. And the cool thing about his service as well was he could actually only target males from the US that have avatars and that have been active on the last like 10 posts, right? So we were getting very targeted traffic. And when you're going after specific OnlyFans models, you're going after only their targeted male audience that's active, that has an avatar, you're going to get a lot of subs, and we were spending $100. We were spending $100 and getting 30 fans. $100 and getting 30 fans. Now, we started offering that as a service, and people didn't have their funnels set up as us. They weren't as good at targeting as us, and they were maybe getting 6 to 15 fans, and that's still good. That's still good if you have a deep funnel, right? That's still good if you have a deep funnel. However, our guy also realized that how valuable it was, and he upped his prices as well. So it went up to around $2 for us, right? And so then with the service for other people, we got to charge more, and it's still profitable. But when you really, if you don't have your funnel set up properly, then it's not going to be profitable. Now, so all these things are still working. All these things are still good, that were working in 2022 that helped us make a killing, but things are changing into 2023. Now, at the top spot of what you should be focused on in 2023, in my opinion, if you're a beginner getting into this game and you don't have that much to spend or whatever, you don't really have a budget, is going to be TikTok, guys. Reason being is because TikTok still has organic growth potential, right? Organic growth potential, and there's these strategies that people aren't really talking about. And as you guys saw in the last video that I made on this channel, I was talking about a strategy where we made other accounts where it was us and we were reacting to other viral girls' content. But did you know that you can have your girls do that as well? So let me put this into perspective. Let's say you see all these viral TikToks, right, from all these other OnlyFans models. Well, who's to say that you can't have your model actually do a reaction video to that girl, right? And this is just so you can diversify your content, guys. Obviously, yes, have your girl remake that content. Like, that's still obviously like the strategy, the best strategy for TikTok, right? But check this out. We actually bought multiple phones for one of our girls. And then with these phones, we have different strategies on each phone. Reason being is because we can track exactly what's working in 2023, because everything switches so much and so fast. So you got to stay on top of your game, guys. But that is one of the things that you want to do. Diversify content. All right. Then reinvest the money that comes back into new phones for TikTok, because you can scale your girl in multiple ways, and also you can repurpose content, right? She could do a reaction video to her own video. You could invert and flip the video. You could change the color code. You can add different sounds. You could add different things to it, add different emojis, add different GIFs. Now it's a new piece of content, but it's still the same piece of content that went viral, right? So you want to keep this in mind. We always start off with at least 5 phones for each girl for TikTok, guys. And then we like to try different strategies, and we like to keep it separated on the phones, at least in the beginning, so we know what works for this specific creator. Okay, but TikTok has potential to go viral. One of the things that's difficult about TikTok, though, is avoiding shadow bans and just understanding. Now, when you get a shadow ban, guys, it's for a reason. Like, there's a video that you need to delete. There's something in there that you did that went against their guidelines or got a negative response, and you need to do your homework and your research to really find out what it is. But you got to make your best judgment, and you gotta delete those videos. You got to delete the videos that are now suppressing you on the algorithm. Okay, and this is why we like to separate a lot of the things with different accounts, with different phones on TikTok, because you need to keep it organized and you need to keep track of what it is that might have gone wrong or what's going right, because there's too many variables on the platform. But anyways, with all that being said, guys, yes, we are still offering services for Instagram, not Twitter yet. And it's not just because we're milking it and we don't want to let other people in. That's not what it is. We're just working out kinks, and we're trying to make sure that we can give the best advice for anybody that starts with us in that space, like how to do it properly, how it's going to work, because we already know that when people sign up for our services, they're not going to get the same results as us, because we're expert marketers, right? And so we want to make sure that we can give the best advice so that when they pay for our services, they're going to have good word of mouth, and they're going to tell other people how they got these results. So if we're not able to give the best advice yet, on how specifically these people are going to get results, even if they're not the best marketers in the world and they're not going to get a return on investment day one. We're not going to release the service because it doesn't benefit us or the service, because even if it is a good service and it gets better, well, all these people already said all these bad things about it, and we're not going to have return customers, and we're not going to have referrals. So it is not available yet, but it is available soon. Now, I forgot to say in the beginning of this video, guys, we are still doing a giveaway. Every 2 weeks now, we're picking one person from the comments who is subscribed to the channel for a 1-hour consulting call. So make sure you drop a comment on this video, and make sure you drop a like on this video, and make sure you are subscribed to our channel. Now, also, today is the last day to get our course for only $99, okay? After the new year, January 1st, tomorrow, it is going back up in price to $297. And you guys, we keep adding to this course, right? So everything that we're doing, everything that's working right now, we're gonna put there. All these new TikTok strategies we come up with and we're doing, we actually show on screen, all right? And we show everything that we are literally doing. Now, the first people that are going to get access to the Twitter service also are going to be people in the course as well. And I know some of you have been asking about the free Telegram group. We actually shut it down for now. The paid Telegram group is also shut down right now, but we are going to be opening it back up very, very shortly in the new year. With all that being said, guys, don't miss out on the discount to the course. And with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.